Hi everyone, it's Zeta. I'm here with Fett again after a very long hiatus. I'm going to be going through the latest Bound Hero Battle Redux, the CNL here, on how to get all of the quests completed at once with Shurina and Alphonse. So this is what I used here as my additional two characters here, and I'm going to also do a little bit of testing to see, well, who else can you use? What is a good substitute here? And so right now I have Brave Lyn, which a lot of people have, so it could be a very easy way to implement that. And then I have my Summering Scion Tiki. But I think that with another strong axe user, strong infantry axe user who has at least a little bit of resistance can stand up to Lilina's big old kaboom nuke there and make it through. So in order to do that, I had to put the resistance, or you can put the distant defense seal on her, and she'll make it through there. Also put the Fortify Resistance seal on Shurina. She's 4-star. You can get away with having a 4-star for her, and again, get away with a 4-star for having Alphonse too. If either of them are 5-star, it makes it a lot easier. But we'll go into Lunatic and have a go. So we're going to take out this guy here. We'll distract that one. And then it's going to draw everybody else down into the kill zone, and then we counterattack.
Yes. As you will. The enemy.
So first move, taking Brave Lyn out here to take out the Lance Cavalier. Now this is where I think in substitution, people who have themselves a very strong Cecilia, maybe made a Brave Tome one, she might be able to come in and take that Blue Lancer out there really quick, and then kite around this Bowfighter. Or if they turn her into a Grown Raven Triangle Adept, then they should be able to take out that one and take out that Bowfighter there. I don't have a very strong Cecilia, so it's going to be a bit difficult for me to playtest that, but maybe you can give other people some ideas on how to make it through if it's giving you some trouble. So now we'll change up Shurina's position, change up Tiki or your strong green axe there. Now you see with the seal on Shurina, it's not even fully upgraded or such. Summer Tiki, and she's got the summoner bonuses too, so she's getting a 30 resistance, and that's including that seal over there. So if you can get a physically strong with high resistance green unit, you should be able to use that unit in the same way that I'm using Summer Tiki over here. Note also she's got ridiculous defense, but I think that because of the Sapphire Lance there, we should be able to substitute someone else who's not as beefy and still make it through this.
Yes.
So we'll put Alphonse back, end our turn.
Yes.
Dance her out of the way of the Brave Bowfighter over there. And we're actually set. We don't have to move anyone else for this.
Shall we? My turn.
Face tank the Ravens, and everyone else is just raring up to get hit.
Stay
Now,
close.
Lyn having Draconic Aura, she'll be able to actually take out this guy. I almost forgot she has to have the Quicken Pulse in order to do this, because without doing extra damage via a special, she will not be able to take this guy out. Her attack is high, but it's just not that high. Maybe if you're running a quad build, you can do it. I don't know. I haven't invested that yet.
Yes.
So now we'll whittle down Cecilia a bit for Alphonse. I don't have him 5 stars, so he's not going to just go punch her in the face in one hit. Alphonse being Alphonse is set up to die there, but that's where our strong green is going to come into play. 30 resistance lets her do just this, escape with 1 HP. And because she's going to be facing a Sapphire Lance here, it just plinks right off of her. So if your other strong on defense green can serve the same purpose with reposition here and get Alphonse out of the way, and that Sapphire Lance should blink off of them harmlessly. Even if you don't kill it in one shot, like the physically intimidating Summer Tiki can, the follow-up shot, you can go destroy the blue lance, and then you can have Alphonse come over and do what he does.
My turn.
So, well, not Alphonse, but Sharina, because she's the one who needs to finish off Alina for the quest. So, there we go. Corrected, and
Here I go.
finish her. A real 1-2 punch, and the most difficult thing is getting your tanky green up there and having a tanky green to substitute in there. If there's a blue that you can use instead that has high enough defense and can take the magic nuke from Alina, you can use that as well. Perhaps using a triangle adept in order to do that. Triangle adept with or a sapphire lance in order to reduce the damage from the red nuke, and also having high enough defense in order to take that next shot from the lance user. Just decided to also give a shot at this and see what I may have had lying around that may suit the same bill for that sort of way to run through this. And you know, I have a +2 4-star Cecilia. She is just not enough power right here with her regular Grown Raven in order to bust through that Lance Cavalier. With that Brave Lance and Death Blow, he would absolutely slaughter her the next turn. But the idea would be, if you have a highly merged Cecilia, say with a Grown Blade or Grown Raven Plus that you slapped on her there, you might be able to overpower that Lance Cavalier, especially with the Blade skill.
Yes.
And then my thought was to put Noe through here as the alternative tank, and she might be able to do it. If you give her a reposition, her defense is well strong enough. Being a blue unit, she's going to take far less damage from Lilina. And then, even though she'll get doubled here, I think I have a minus speed one or something, or regular speed, I forget. But with her high enough defense, I think she would be able to face tank 44 fairly easily with these defensive buffs. So what's that? That's 8. She would take 16 damage from that. And then a little bit of damage from this. Let's see. So assuming she's not... she loses the buff after you take out Cecilia, so on the next turn she'd be looking at 54 damage. Raw. So that should be down to 43 against her. So 18 plus 16 is not going to equal up to 46. She would be able to go and hit the Lance Flyer again, swing back Cecilia after taking out the other one. Assuming that you get through one, get through the other, she'd be able to come through, help weaken that Lance Flyer, so that if needed, Noe can give her a second hit, and then you just take Alphonse up, or
My turn.
take Sharina up to finish off Alina, and that would theoretically be how you would take her out under a circumstance where you don't have more of the, beefy summoned 5-star units. So I'll just back out of there, and in conclusion, just, hey, I hope you find this useful. I hope this helps people get through it if they're stuck on it and saying, you know what, I need a bit of a strategy. I need to maybe think about what type of units would be a useful way of getting through this. How can I position them in order to take the best advantage of this? Maybe this will give you some inspiration. So I hope you have fun with this. With this, I was able to just clear through it in one go after practicing a few times and making sure that I got enough resistance stacked on to Summer Tiki. So have fun, good luck. This is Zeta signing off for right now.